All right, Joe. They said to keep it under 40, just to test it out. Don't gun it because, you probably lose control of it.
Come on, man.
Mr. President!
This sucker's quick.
How's it drive? How does it feel?
Right.
President, would you buy one of these?
I would.
How does it feel to be behind the wheel, sir?
It feels great. I tell you what, these electric vehicles. Now, I don't know if anybody has a stopwatch, but I think if we're going 0 to 60 in about 4.3. 4.4?
Right.
4 flat?
Well, we haven't released it,
Mid-four,
President.
mid-four.
I should be quiet.
Mr. President, how fast were you going?
Well, okay, I'm just going to step on it. I'll come off at 80 miles an hour. You'll see what it is, okay? You ready?
Mr. President, can I ask you a quick question on Israel before you drive
No,
away
you
since
can't.
it's so important?
Not unless you get in front of the car as I step on it. I'm only teasing. Okay, here we go. You ready?
See it, sir.
You ready?
Black Pill Red here. I decided to go ahead and do the show from the vehicle because, went out for a little Sunday drive with Joe over here. And he don't know what the hell he's doing.
Come on, man.
He's pretty much trying to win you over to make you feel like, make you feel good about him, all these decisions he's making. I mean, even your boy Barack did a little bend around the corner of the White House grounds. Check this out.
I want to give you a shot to drive this car.
You know what? This is a childhood dream. This is outstanding.
Yeah. You ever go on eBay?
No. Let's do this thing. Yeah, baby! Watch out, people. All righty.
But of course, he's trying to be like the former to the former administration. We'll put it that way. But your boy is not looking too well right now. Check this out. It says Biden is under fire from Congress for waiving sanctions on Russia's gas pipeline. Now, this is crazy because of the fact that he stopped the Keystone Pipeline, which is jobs, safer for to transport fuel in those lines as opposed to the global monster of trucks that are causing all of this exhaust. But it's crazy that you don't want the pipeline, which is not using any exhaust, is using gravity, but you would much rather import or basically export. You want to regular import the fuel from somewhere else as opposed to doing it here, keeping the jobs here. Come on, people, look at the big picture here. All right, look at it. Look at the big picture. Look at what he's doing. He cut jobs here to send jobs out of the United States. That didn't make sense, does it? This is the guy you voted for. I didn't vote for him, but this is the guy you voted for. I've been called Uncle Tom. I've been called racist and all of that, and crazy and all this other stuff, all because of the media doing this. And also, they even said it themselves. Check this out. But I'm not done, folks. Your leader of the free world is still, doing a lot to show the world that he's doing it. But I just want to show you a few articles, right? Now, this article right here, Biden's administration confirmed it's waiving sanctions on Nord Stream 2, Senate Democrats say. Now, Nord Stream 2 is what they call that line. It's, like Keystone. This is what that line is. It says right here, Senate Foreign Relations Committee Chair Bob Menendez said Wednesday that the Biden administration has confirmed it will waive sanctions against Russia company behind the Nord Stream 2 pipeline. Now, didn't you accuse the last administration of Russia?
Come on, man.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Anyway, I'm opposed to the decision by Biden administration to waive sanctions on the NS2 AG and Mathis warring. I urge the administration to rip off the Band-Aid, lift these waivers, and move forward with the congressional mandate sanctions, Menendez said in a statement. The administration has said that the pipeline is a bad idea and that it's a Russian malign influence project. I shared the sentiment, but failed to see how today's decision will advance U.S. efforts to counter Russian aggression in Europe. That's your boy Biden. He cuts off oil and gas here to outsource it. Now, don't think that this colonial stuff, don't think that they're not into this, okay? Now, I dug a little deeper on them and check this out. The Colonial Pipeline CEO confirmed company has paid $4.4 million ransom it wasn't supposed to pay. Right? They say that now that they wasn't supposed to pay that after they'd already paid it. But check this out. It says that the Colonial Pipeline CEO Joseph Blunt has confirmed that his company did in fact pay $4.4 million to the hackers responsible for the ransomware attack on the pipeline system that transport around 45% of fuel used on the East Coast. Now, by saying that, they use 45%. That's half of the fuel that's going towards the East Coast, the Eastern Seaboard. Mainly, you're looking at the East Coast, Southeast, and Northeast Coast. This is where the fuel is coming. It's coming from Texas and into there, and that line was shut off. I showed you in one of my last videos that they could have easily turned it back on. It was a contractor that said he inspected all of those lines and know that yes, just in case of attack or a power outage, they can actually hand valves that they can actually activate and have this fuel flowing. But they're going to use, this is another event that they're trying to convince the American people that we need to outsource everything. We need to go and contact and call everyone else that has fuel and buy fuel from them at an exponential price, thus breaking the United States even more than what they're trying to do with the $80-something trillion that he just committed to bogus infrastructure and other executive orders and everything else that he's doing. But if it's not a problem for you, I guess you just won't complain. But check this out, I'm not done with this. it says the situation with Colonial Pipeline is further complicated by the fact that the Colonial Pipeline Company itself was responsible for the shutdown. I'm gonna let that marinate for a second. The Colonial Pipeline was responsible, thought I turned this thing off, was responsible for the shutdown. But then they used some dumb criminals.
Come
all right?
on, man.
Okay, shut up, Joe. Anyway, it says down here, Dark Side, the hackers responsible for the attack, were also oddly apologetic that their ransomware caused so much trouble, even though they ultimately got what they wanted. Our goal is to make money and not create problems for society, the group wrote in a statement. But let me ask you a question, and I need you folks to just pay attention. The object of hacking is not just to make money, what they did, but to cause problems in society. These guys, I mean, for them to be smart enough to hack a system, they're dumb as hell, right? Because of the fact that, you know, to put this out, that right there tells me this is not a ransom. This is not a hacker group that's done this, because a hacker group, they get a high on causing turmoil. They get a rush on causing as much social problems as possible. Look at what I did. Look at what I caused. I shut down half the country. Yes, the money comes, the money will help. The money is a benefit. But for them to even say that, that goes to show back up to that other comment that I read, that the Colonial Pipeline Company itself was responsible for the shutdown. Now, who else is working for these people? But because of the fact that all of this is going on here, you're shutting down oil. Matter of fact, if I'm right, Gretchen Whitmer stopped the oil coming from Canada that's going to Michigan. Why? She felt like it was time to do that. Michigan orders closure of pipeline and escalating dispute with Canada. Well, did anybody else hear of any type of dispute that's going on with Canada? I don't know of a dispute going on with Canada. I didn't read one. It says here, the state of Michigan has told Canada Energy Company it must shut down a controversial oil and gas pipeline by Wednesday amid growing fears that a spill would be catastrophic to the region in a feud which threatens to strain relations between Canada and the United States. The company's refusal to comply with the order and swift support from the top Canadian officials highlight the politicized nature of pipelines, which campaigners have used as a target in the fight against climate change. Well, the thing about it is, pipes are better for the climate. Cars are not. I mean, look at common sense. Look at how much exhaust a truck pushes out just pulling up from a light, just starting from a light. Look at how much it pulls, how much it pushes out. Now, just imagine you have 100 trucks moving oil from here to there, from Texas to Canada. But if you had a pipeline where you didn't have to use trucks, you have not only you creating jobs. Yes, once the pipelines can finish, you'll probably eliminate some jobs, but you're still gonna have to have maintenance on those lines and everything like that. But you still have to have some maintenance, some other way. You probably can branch off those lines. To, like I said, you can create jobs, thus eliminating any type of exhaust to help the climate change, which is the next, what's the word I'm looking for? Event after that little bug we had, the Chinese bug we had. All right. So after that, they want to go switch over to climate change. Now, watch how it's going to double. Now, be on guard in states like Florida, California, Oregon, all of those West Coast states, because, you know, they're known for a lot of forest fires and stuff like that. Now, that stuff is actually started for a reason. And yes, there are people out there that are actually starting these fires. All right, but, you know, I digress. All right. Anyway it go, she's getting in on all the fun, and she's going to shut down these natural gas and oil lines because they are trying to cripple United States. If you guys don't see it, then I can't help you. I can't help you. But I'm not done. Because of all of these idiotic decisions that's being made by this quote unquote leader of the free world, Oregon? Yeah. 7 Oregon counties vote to back seceding so citizens can vote GOP in Idaho. Now it's 7 counties. All right. It says here, in rural Oregon, voters in 7 counties want their state to go from Democratic blue to Republican red. And to do that, they hope to leave Oregon altogether and join neighboring Idaho. 5 counties approved ballot measures this week, joining 2 others that have already voted in favor of the idea. Now, if you move forward a little bit, it says all 7 counties voted heavily for the former president, whose name appeared, and I have 17 right here, 17 times in a advocacy group, 41-page proposal to shift the borders. Now, what is that going to do to Oregon? Now, you have to remember, look at all the tax dollars and everything that's coming into Oregon from those 7 counties. The people. I mean, that means you're going to lose representatives. You're going to lose senators. You're going to lose a lot by doing that. Because remember, the census actually has something to do with how many seats they have there in the Senate. But at the same time, you lose these people, you're going to lose some seats. Not only that, you're going to lose some money because you have a lot of taxpayers. You got a lot of taxpayers that's going to be moving to the neighboring state of Idaho. And I'm pretty sure Idaho is welcoming it. I don't blame them. But anyway, I think that should be enough for now. We're going to go back around the block one more time. Is that right? Can you keep it under 50 this time? And turn the signal light off because the thing has been blinking the entire time. Look, we got to get out of here, man.